I honestly believe if the sim racers out there give iRacing an honest chance, and that's all the guys from iRacing are asking for is an honest chance, I honestly believe if they give iRacing an honest chance, they're going to fall in love with the software. I know I have.
Inside of row 4, Darrell, that's the 11 of John Adams. No, not the president, the racer, John Adams. And outside of row Meadows will drop back. Now here comes the 11 of John Adams and Morton. TJ Morton coming up through the field also as the battle up front starting to heat up, Darrell, as Garland Meadows, though, is on his way to the back. Now he's stuck in what they call the sucker hole. He's right in the middle. Now Garland will get it to the bottom. He'll let the high side go by. Smart piece of driving there by Garland Meadows. He's starting to slip back. Get his truck back in line. Let the fastest trucks go. We've got a long ways to go yet, Darrell. I'll tell you what, Darrell, youth and exuberance will get you a faster race car as the battle for third now starts to heat up between the 12 of Travis Morton and the 11 of John Adams. Morton to the inside, Adams to the high side, Darrell. And right now, as tire wear and the fuel load starts to wear off in these trucks, the high side starting to be the lane of choice, and won't be long. We'll start seeing the Harry Gant, Richard Petty lines up at the top of the track. Exactly. Now the battle is heating up for the third spot. John Adams and Travis Morton. They're still battling, Darrell, and these guys are attached at the hip, I believe. They've been side by side now for about the last 10 laps, swapping back and forth, top side, bottom side. As they're starting to approach lap traffic, the 07 of Waller.
Bartel will have the better run off the corner up on the high side, able to keep that momentum up just a little bit more. Morton had to burp the throttle coming off the corner to avoid getting into the number 46 machine. That's going to give the advantage to Bartel. But Morton will not give up, refuses to go away, sticks it down to the inside, but he is fading fast. The inside line, not the place to be, at least not at this point in the race. But you know the old adage, Michael, if you want to pass someone, you've got to go where they're not.
Well, that's exactly right. And Travis Morton is doing the exact thing he needs to do, and that's work that bottom line, see if his truck can handle there, see what adjustments he needs to make. Because, Darrell, I tell you, the high line is where it's at right now, but if somebody can make their truck work great on the bottom, watch them to come up to the inside, because you see these guys up in the top line dicing and diving around. You know, they're burping the throttle a lot more than we think they are. The draft is really helping them. But if they get broke loose and you get a guy on the bottom, we could see another great Atlanta Motor Speedway's finish, as Bruton Smith and the boys always put on here at the great Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Look out the rear bumper of the number 11 machine of Adams as Adams goes to the inside. Battle for the number 2 position here, and this one in the pace car, or pace truck in this situation, will come back out, and it looks like it'll be Stocks in the number 3 machine. We talked earlier on about the need for drafting partners. You have any drafting partners out there? We see that you're pretty much listed as all alone on James Gutta Motorsports. Who out there are you going to look for to work with you?
My main drafting buddy with me is my friend John Adams in the number 11 Chevrolet. Me and him did a bunch of practicing here, and we're running virtually the same identical setups. So I hope we can get 1-2 and hopefully stay there until the end and battle it out there.
Brand new leader in the 46, TJ Bartel, the young gun, we're going to call him the young older gun, the 44 years of age. TJ Bartel, your leader, Darrell, and you said exactly right. James Gutta said he was on pins and needles on this restart. He showed it as he smacked the outside wall. 5 or 6 trucks behind him done the same thing. Now the 11 of John Adams will look to the inside of Gutta. These guys have made a few adjustments on their truck. Their trucks are starting to handle a little bit better down low, Darrell, and that's what we talked about. That's where your pass for the lead may be with everybody up high. Get it down low, get it working. Right now, Gutta, though, he's back on the back bumper of Bartel. He wants that lead back.
He wants to lead back, but his drafting partner is dropping back. He's dropped back just a little bit as they were 3 wide momentarily behind all of this here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. If we stay under green flag, Hannah's going to be able to get back up to where Alaband is. I think Hannah's only possible saving grace is that number 46 of Bartel and the number 11 of Adams. If all 3 of them go to the inside, they will have the run. But how hard are you willing to work to help the 46 of Bartel? You know, more than likely, if he can get around the number 6 of Gutta, he's going to bail on the inside groove, get right back up to the outside groove. Brody Hanna, the only guy right now willing to try the inside groove. Slide job up onto the 5th place driver, and Hanna somehow gets up into 4th place. Here comes T.J. Bartell. Bartell down to the inside, battle for 2nd spot. White flag will 4th. 5th spot went to the number 11 of John Adams. 6th to the 04 of Michael Carr. Mr. President, it's nice. Oh, wait, that's a different John Adams. This one is the sim racer. John, I gotta believe that there are some happy people down in Hiram, Georgia, or Hiram, Georgia, as you gave that Camping World Chevrolet one heck of a run. Carbon Motorsports must be proud.
Oh yeah, I mean, whole race, the low line was really loose down there. High side was the main line to work with the whole time, and I mean, I don't know, it was some hard racing. It was hard to pass out there, and I would just like to say thank you for the great racing we had.
We did a great job out there. I mean, tell us how much fun it is to race with these guys in full throttle sim racing.
It is one of the best leagues that I have ever raced in. This is my 3rd league that I've tried to race in, and it's one of the best ones I've raced in. It has a great racing. It's fun. I love the guys around here. They're just fun to race with.
Well, tell us about the people that stand behind you, back you up, and make sure you get to go racing week in, week out. People that help you with setups, anything like that. You got a top 5 here on OLRTV. This is your opportunity for shout-outs, bud.
All right. I would like to thank James Gutta. He was one of my main people to help me out with this track. And I would like to thank my teammate T.J. Bartell and Garland Meadows. They helped me through this race and walked me through how to drive it. And besides all that, I would like to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me racing, and some of my family out there. I just would like to thank everybody out there.
There you go. That's John Adams, driver of the number 11 machine, not to be confused with former President of the United States, John Adams. I don't think his middle name is Quincy, but it might be. One never does know. That's going to wrap up the racing. We want to offer out a special